Good evening, all and sundry. So whether you're all or sundry, either way. Here we are, dredging again. I'm quite happy with the title for today's stream. I just did that just 5 seconds before pushing the stream button, and it fit exactly into the 140 characters. Wasn't my intent. Didn't have to do any editing normally. If I have an extra long title, I have to do some editing to get it to fit because I'm so wordy. I am quite wordy. Oh, God, I won't just quite stay there. How about that? That? Yeah, there we go. Hi, guys. Alright, we have our new and improved reinforced crab pot. Put that there. We're going to sell that eventually. I have the biggest boat humanity has ever seen. Can I sell some more of this stuff? So, could I, for instance, sell that? I can. There we are. Don't need that anymore. Need that. Or that. That's not... You can't even sell the peculiar engine because it's just too damned peculiar. Well, that'll clear out a little bit of space. We'll pop across the way and sell off a couple of items to the dealer. But where do we want to go? Obviously, we've got more stuff to do here. We've got to get, I think, 3 more fires to light the 3 statues, I think, here. Plus, we're also looking for something there. What else are we looking for, though? Let's see. Checking the pursuits. The watch in Devil's Spine. That's right, it's supposed to be here. Catch a blue crab. Alright. Need to find more tablets. Catch a sailfish, that's workable. Or, well, I think it doesn't by default, I think, flag these for you when you catch them, so I have to kind of remember that I need an oarfish, a gulper eel. I did want to check on one thing. Give me just a sec. See if there's any actual way of sort of using the encyclopedia. No. No, all that it gives is a picture of all of the fish. Which theoretically, I guess, could be useful, but I don't want to cheat. I was hoping that there was a way to sort of look through the encyclopedia, because the encyclopedia itself, pardon me, without any way to search, is kind of garbage. That's like my only complaint about the whole game. I also don't think it shows crabs. I don't know why. Crabs are required for certain things in the game. So that's mildly irritating. course, me being irritated, hardly news. Let's go ahead and sleep. I am easily irritated, I grant you. Don't worry, it'll happen to you when you get old. Spoiler, I've been like this since before I got old. So, yeah, maybe not the ideal example. Got a couple things to sell to the dealer, trader, whatever the hell he is. 166.75. More money for me. We're gonna head to the Devil's Spine. Don't let the name fool you. It's really a lovely place. No, it's not. Okay, I'm looking. I would like to find some deep water with plenty of crab in it. Like, say, there. Not very far away from, the sleepable place in Devil's Spine. Snake mackerel. Not really what I was hoping for. Not sure what I was hoping for, but it wasn't snake mackerel. Yeah, snake mackerel, kind of boring. It's probably going to be more of the same. Yeah, but I'm here. We'll spend an hour, game time, fishing another snake mackerel. Gotta cover the expenses somehow. Ain't no such thing as a free lunch. It's like a, yeah, sea robin. I constantly joke about, where's the sea Batman in all this? It's funny because it's not actually funny. No, never mind. Frilled shark. I don't think I've been over to this island before. That I remember. Maybe I have. Well, I'll hit this fishing spot here and then head back over. Another snake mackerel. I have so many snake mackerels. Let's see if we can hit the fishing, or hit our crab pot real quick. And make it back to a nice sleepy spot. Spider crab. Victory is mine. You can see the lights ahead. Well, that's where we're. Oh, right between these. That's. I have don't know what the effect of the scary is like that. Other than my base assumption that it's not good. A little bit later than I was hoping to get back. What with the crazies and all. I'm fine. In the net, squid and a bunch of snake mackerel. I don't think either of those, because I've caught the spider crab before and dropped. There's another crab I need. Almost $500 worth. Nice. Shipyard. Definitely take those. Research. We've got all the engines except the engine stack, which doesn't give me much. It gives me a few additional knots. We've got all the pots. And we need more nets. We get the large trawl net if we wanted to. Let's go ahead and grab this one. Repairs. Don't think we've got anything to drop off, so we will sleep. Crab pot wasn't there, was it? I guess it was. I didn't think it was all the way over there. Did it move on me? Because I got all scared at it and stuff? I don't know. I don't think so. But I don't know. I have a lot of questions about the game, and I have done everything in my power to resist checking the internet for answers. Because the weirdness of the game is the primary reason to keep playing it. I mean, it's polished and mostly chill when you're doing the, the fishing type stuff. Is this tuna? I think it is. Yeah, blackfin tuna. Two of these big boys. I guess it was there. I do want to do is finish checking out this island, or these islands, because I'm not sure I ever have. No, it's more of the same standard fishy fish. It looks like the answer to I wonder what's over by those little islands over there is nothing. One fishing spot. I wouldn't expect much. Oh, that's the red-robed guy. Yeah. A defaced skate. Bones replace cartilage and erupt through soft skin. A frightening new form begins to emerge. Thank you for not sharing. Not horrifying at all. It's a perfectly kind of thing you expect to find in a cosmic horror infused fishing game, really. Another frilled shark. sea robin. We'll head back to our safe harbor in these parts. A cusk eel. I'm almost there. Don't turn out the lights. Oops! Let's try to not drive right into enormous pillars. And I'm getting all creeped out again. Alright, so the new thing we found was the defaced skate. We get the net. The usual stuff, just a little bit of extra money. I don't think there's anything special here I need to hold on to. Rat tail, frilled shirt. No, I don't think so. So we sell it all. 718. That's a lot of bucks. We're making bank now. I'm going to buy a packed explosives. I might need that at some point. Research. We have 2. We'll put it into nets. We should get 1 or 2 more tomorrow. We'll finish off all of the nets available. Didn't fix. There's our fix. Sleep. Alright, there's the asshole fish. No, that's not technically their name. That's just my little name for them. Because they're assholes. A frilled shark. And a pale skate. And those are things I don't think I need anymore. Those are materials you need for upgrading your ship. My ship is already maximally upgraded. I think, occasionally, believe it or not, there is one of the altars we sort of have to feed, so to speak. Is right over there. It is sparkling, so I will take advantage of the sparklingness and use one of those explosives to make transit in and out a little easier. And this one needs me to fill up a very, very large square with all of the fish bits known to man. That would be one of the fish we were capable of catching a whole boatload of. Haha, boatload! It's like a joke. Ooh, another one of these? No, that won't fit there. But it will nearly fit there. We are quite close now to being able to finish this out. 2 3s and a 2 will get us there. And presumably get us our second. That's the asshole fish. If you ever wondered what an asshole fish was, I think this is the... Yeah, I just grabbed. That won't quite work. It will almost work, but not quite. What we got over here? That should leave me with just if I can get a 2x1 fish. I think that'll be all I need. No, that's another one of those things. We've got time here. We're in no huge hurry. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we've still got some time. That looks like rubbish, not fish. That's not anything helpful. I don't know if we have any 2x1 fish in this area, however. So I know what we need come tomorrow. And we hit dusk, and that changes the fishing. Let's take a little bit of time and see if we can catch something nifty / useful. It doesn't look like... I'm going to get some more explosives. Maybe give that an explodey. There's another explodey there. We didn't get much today. Oh, we got 4 in the net at least. Oh, okay, we got snake mackerel. We can get that from trawling. So we need to find either a 1x2 for almost any of these fish then. Shit, repair. We've got more. Take it. Too. We'll sleep. Full night's sleep, you know. That and a big breakfast and you're ready to go all day long. We're going to get extra explosives because can you ever really have too much explosives? I don't think so. And we'll do some research here. Finish off Annette's Funicello. Yeah, it didn't really make any sense at all. And drop the one we've got in there. The asshole fish, right? They're coming after me. Where's their volcanic water? All right, here we go. I'll get rid of the asshole fish. They don't like hot water, and I don't like them. I don't think their official in-game name is asshole fish, by the way. I should probably be clear on that. They are, however, well named by me. Kaboom. That looks like a coelacanth. It's a coelacanth. Do you find it strange that I actually know in advance what a coelacanth looks like? That's got to go someplace in particular. I don't remember where. It's a coelacanth, an ancient giant, battered by the years gone by. Its slow eyes swivel and look at you mournfully. Where are you taking me? I know you're going to take me somewhere. Where is it? Catch rare fish. Coelacanth. To the traveling merchant. The traveling merchant? The traveling merchant? I don't remember what a traveling merchant is. God damn it. Well, at least I now know where the coelacanth is. But I don't remember where the traveling merchant is. Right, that's the researcher. That might be the traveling merchant, but getting that fish down there all the way in that time. I think that's where the traveling merchant is. But I will be able to now find the coelacanth again if I need to. Asshole fish. I'm not sure what kind of fish that is. Ghost shark. I am looking for just a certain something kind of. That's another ghost shark. Asshole fish. That looks like debris. Yeah, so that's gonna be a ring or something. I don't need the money that badly. There's the big mother fish of the asshole fish. I've had a run-in or two with her assholiness. Fish is that? We've got a little bit of time here. If I drive carefully, very carefully, I'll damage my hull and not get into where I want. I don't want to lose the coelacanth and whatever its value is. Fix our stuff first. Before I forget. Yeah, a whole boatload of snake mackerel. I didn't mean it to be a joke, but a boatload kind of is a joke when you actually have a boatload of fish. 476. Okay, no changes there. I'm not going to go completely broke, but no, it's fine. We'll do our research in the morning when we wake up. We'll be refreshed. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'll make a run for that. As if it has a bunch of the smaller crab, that will allow us to fill in the... those look big. Flathead big, they're pretty big. No, that's not helpful. Right now I'm specifically trying to find particular types of fish to play fish Tetris with, to fill out the idol and get me the second of the eternal flames, I think they are called. How close are we? It's more here. There we are. No. Oh, yeah, we did get smaller ones. So we actually should be good to go. Two scarlet prawns. And what we have in our net should be enough to fill out the second of the three altars, I suppose they are. And get another delicious dose. Of eternal flame. Oh, should be over here. Asshole fish. Yep, should be right in there. Those are asshole fish. Thing is there's volcanic water. So we can go ahead and pick up the asshole fish and then lose them at the volcano. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not doing anything. I thought that was what it needed. They don't seem to rot there, so I'll leave them there until I can come up with a better idea, which might be a while. Oh, those are parts. Yeah, I could see that coming. Fish. Asshole fish are back. There's some volcanic water. Looking for volcanic water, please. They're still following me. That ought to peel them off of me. Asshole fish are on me again. That didn't solve one of my problems, and I don't know why. Encyclopedia. It's the wrapped shark. A grinning maw turned upwards to the sky, wing-like fins ready to take flight. Well, I don't know what to do. Hey there. Right. Yeah. No. There is a third sort of altar. Three altars. The first one required, I think, a couple of specific fish. I don't remember for sure. The first one requires two kinds of crab. The crab I had in the cargo. Oh, I need to repair. The crab I had in the cargo hold were not the right kind. I've already dropped one of those off. Basically, it has like crabs shaped like this, interlocked. And I got this one. I haven't been able to find that one yet. All right, well, I think what I'm going to do is we'll rest. I'll see if I can catch another coelacanth. And we'll head off and see if we can get to the woman who's looking for the coelacanth. Asshole fish. Coming after me. They are coming after me. Assholes. Hence me calling them asshole fish. Yeah, screw off, punks. Jerks. Asshole fish. Actually, covers it pretty well. There's no more fish in here. What? Maybe there's coelacanth over there. Make sure we're asshole fish free. That doesn't look like them. No, that looks like... I caught one coelacanth. Well, I guess I have to wait for them to respawn. I guess they don't do that very often. Now, they are coelacanths, and coelacanth are very rare, so... I'm going to head back to my... I was going to say back to my pot. Let's be specific, my crab pot. Not pot, crab pot, okay? Of course, I would never use pot. I'm in California, actually, it's legal. I just don't like the effects. Thought I heard a whale blow. More of the same. Not interested in more of the same. You can't get me something new and spiffy. I'm not. Why would I be interested? I'm going the wrong way. Well, sort of the wrong way. The wrongish way. The not suboptimal. Yeah. No, I appreciate pointing it out. I am not one of those streamers / gamers who complain about backseating. Most of the time I'm better off with backseating than not. So, no offense was taken. Trust me. Although I wouldn't want any actual real hints about this because I've avoided the internet so far. These kind of spiders are the ones you were talking about. Spiders, these kind of crabs. There's another one, another variety that's somewhat similar. Let's go ahead and pick up our reinforced crab pot. I myself am crabby most of the time. It happens when you're old. You weren't. Yep. No, I understood completely. I didn't want you to think I was like giving you the don't backseat thing, especially when you weren't backseating. You were trying to be helpful and observant. Yeah, I'm not bothered at all. You weren't, and I wasn't. Okay, it's possible that's not the best English explanation, but I expect you know what. Squididleys. Exactly. If meaning can be discerned from gibberish, it has done its job as communication. I got my minor in speech communication. Depending on the study, between 40 and 90% of communication is nonverbal. So about the worst kind of communication is text, right? Text chat. But voice chat is better, but still not great. Voice chat with face, better still. But a lot of it is back and forth communication, where the person who is communicating in a direction is looking for cues from the listener to guide the conversation so that the meaning gets through. Mostly I did my minor on speech communication in public speaking. Let's see what we've got. We've got a sharky, some big-ass crabs, a bunch of the usual suspects. Almost 500 bucks. We will go to shipwright, and we'll get our repairs. Nothing else of significance in my storage. I really thought I was going to be getting another fathomless flame. I didn't. I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe crabs don't count. That's guesswork on my part. I think it's right there. I'm supposed to be able to find a relic, and I haven't found that yet. What is the relic I'm looking for there? The watch. Checking out shipwrecks and the like would be a good place to start. I don't remember there being any shipwrecks. We're going to sleep. Alright, I want to find out if I am correct that that is the one who is looking for those fish. I don't think that's right. We need to catch a sailfish for the guy in red. Alright. Report coelacanth's location to a traveling merchant. Okay, I don't need to give him the fish. That's a plus. I think that's the traveling merchant I need to talk to. Let's see if we can find some deep water with plenty of crab on the way there. And see if we can find our missing crab over here. The water's getting deep. $200 feet. I've played a lot of Guild Wars 2. I have tried playing Guild Wars 1 a bunch of times, and I bounce off. The usual cause for me bouncing off is pretty straightforward. Because of the instanced gameplay, the back and forth nature of stuff, going into the same instance and having to fight the same mobs over and over to get from point A to point B, and then if I have to go B to A and then A to B again, fighting those same mobs over and over I found really tedious. So I've played some. I really wish I could have it get a hold of me, really grab me. But as of yet, that has not happened. I'm looking for deeper water than 30 feet. Guild Wars 1 has an extremely loyal fan base. 106. Yeah, we'll drop it here then. It has an extremely loyal fan base. It's a well-loved game. That seldom happens if the game isn't, at its core, really good and satisfying. Ooh, Barracuda! Bum, ba-ba-da, bum, ba-ba-da. Sorry, I can't help myself. You know, normally if there's an older game I can't get into, there's some it's an older game type of problem, but that's not really it, I think, with Guild Wars 1. You can still run into those same sorts of issues, in my experience, in modern games. We don't want to go inside the archipelago. What kind of fish is that? That looks weird, creepy, glowing. Oh. A perished lockjaw. A few ragged scraps of skin hang like cobwebs from its fins. Its exposed muscles are riddled with small white worms. Okay. A regular one. That's far less disturbing than the previous one. That's another barracuda one. Okay, that's across the central gap. No, I'm sure they're friendly. A trophy. I'm sure they're just totally friendly and welcoming and don't want to eat us. And aren't unearthly gods sleeping in a sunken city of cyclopean ruins that defy description and geometry in their simple existence. I'm sure that's not a thing. Firefly squid. Firefly squid. Oh, they blow up. It slithered into my cargo hold. That's seldom good. Ah, it infected the barracuda. Ooh. 250 buckaroos. Anything unusual in there? Another firefly squid. That's cool. Shipyard. Repairs. A couple more research. Research. How are we on? Nets? No. Engines. I think that's all it does, yeah, is reduce the value of the infected fish. At least it didn't do, like, damage to the ship or anything. I have researched all of the engines in the game. I've researched all the nets, all the pots, all the engines. I just have 5 more research to go. We caught the perished loose jaw there. Not creepy or terrifying or horrific at all. It's fine. So, we have completed all the upgrades. I think my somewhat passive play in the game means that I'm about to finish off all of the research, maximize the ship and everything, but I've got a lot of story stuff still to go. This is Starlight Pontoon. This is not then the traveling merchant I was looking for. Now I'm confused. Again. More. You don't want to go through the middle of this caldera on account of, if it's not Cthulhu, it's his little brother down there. If you need to go into the middle to do anything, These didn't used to glow during the daytime. That's why this one didn't. I had forgotten that there was one of these that was a crab. A giant, terrifying, not at all normal crab. If you need to do something in the middle, there is a research base here where there's basically a mechanism for making it sit. Is that a dog barking? There's a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. I will disembark. You jump off the boat into thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. I'll throw some fish towards the dog. You throw some scraps into the water near the dog. It pounces at the splash and swallows seawater. I'll call for the dog. The dog wags its tail briefly, but doesn't move. I'll slowly approach. You wait till shore. As you get nearer, the dog backs up a little ways. It sits. I'll pat the dog. Too far away. I'll call for the dog. Makes soft, encouraging noises, and the dog cautiously approaches. It stops just out of your reach. Hold out some fish in your hand. You hold out some fish scraps in the palm of your hand. The dog approaches slowly, but soon begins licking at them. Pat the dog. Reach out and gently pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hand, and it seems to understand you're not a threat. Okay, I patted the dog. You hear the sloshing of four legs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. Dog is standing a few paces behind you. Tilts his head quickly. I let it follow me. Who doesn't want a dog? Cousin of the rock lobster. I see what you did there. Okay. You continue, this time with the dog alongside, its tail wagging so hard it beats the water into a froth behind it. When you get in the boat, you turn around, put the dog aboard. I have a dog. Maybe you should find this dog a more permanent home. Where was it? Who was talking about? Was it? It might have been the researcher. So we'll try the researcher. Yeah, well, nothing bad ever happens around these parts, you know. Okay, actually, these places, it's a nightmare. Right, I don't need any of those goods. How about we got a fish here? Is this a fish that we want? No, it's just more barracuda. Where is the fortress? All the way around, directly across. Well, where's the research outpost? To the right. I don't know if I can still use the generator to turn on the repulsion. It's still connected to the generator. Activate the machine. Yes, please. So this will keep the critter in the middle of the bay here from attacking for some length of time. Nope, don't want. Sure. That's another snailfish. That would be a snailfish. One is enough, I think. I have no idea what that is. It looks terrifying. I've already caught one of those. And it still looks pretty terrifying, I have to say. Giant amphipods. What in the cabin? Oh, the dog, I bet. Find the dog a home. I think the researcher was lonely. This dog needs a home. Do you want it? Dog? Gosh, let me see. The dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response. I could definitely take this one off your hand, and I'd love the company. You sure? Yeah, you should take the dog. Thank you. Oh, we're going to be such good friends. He can be my assistant. Suddenly, the dog stands upright and begins to retch, its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. That's interesting. I suppose that's yours if you want it. Yeah, I guess. I can clean the rest up. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Let's go ahead and put that away so we don't lose it by accidentally running into something, as is tradition. We are going to grab our crab pot. We are headed for it. I can see it. Spiny lobsters. Not rock lobsters. Smart Alec. That's our first spiny lobsters. Exactly. Another one of those horrible all-jaw fish. Wonder if them's good eating. Well, let's head for home. And by home, I mean Big Marrow Island. Oh, they're adorable. And still all teeth. Well, I'll draw no near the fish. I kid, of course. No, actually, I talk a lot. Gray eel. See what we got here in the iridescent coloring. It looks like another fishy fish. We're gonna land a yeah, that doesn't sound creepy at all. Oh, he's I don't know if coming after me is the right word. Closing in on me. Yike. Uh-oh. Big fish. Big fish. Not actually a boat. Actually an enormous angler fish trying to eat my ship. For reals. No, I wasn't hallucinating. I haven't been drinking. Except coffee. Does that count? 482 buckaroos. Yeah, I mean, it's such a strange little game, isn't it? It seems like a straightforward fishing game, and boy, is it really not straightforward. I mean, large parts of it are straightforward. Other parts are just fucking weird. I don't know who I am supposed to give the news. Maybe we'll try that one next. See if that's the one who's looking for it. The last option would be the rickety pontoon. Maybe that one? I don't know. Shipwright, no. I have no parts. Parts are parts. Let's go ahead and sleep. I did pick up my... Yeah, I did pick up my crab pot. Good evening. Or possibly morning. I need one of these. Alright, who needed the sailfish? Somebody needed the sailfish. The figure in red. Between Twisted Strand and Devil's Spine. Yeah, so he's up here, I think. So much for the plan we had for today. We have changed our plans. Oh, you do like 4 hours and 4 hours? Alright, we need to get the sailfish to the guy in the red. I'm not even going to waste time. I'm just going to book. I'm going to haul proverbial balls. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. A lot of people in my country want to turn the clock back to about the 17th century. I almost was about 5 minutes ago. I dawdled before going into port, and where I was, there was what looked like a similar ship to mine following me very close, and I realized at the last second that the little fishing trawling ship was in fact the lure at the tip of an angler fish that was chasing me. And would have been happy to, well, damage me and my ship, but more, you know, sort of actually eat me. If it could. Alright, here's the figure in red. Bring down the sky. Another shape on a scroll. This one looks like a sailfish. The ceremonial knife comes out again and the large heart is extracted. It's placed on a stand beside the first. Raise the deep. Figure points to a shape on the last scroll. It's of a frilled shark. I think I can catch those around here. What did we... that's right. That got advanced to catch a frilled shark. No, I was literally like 50 yards from home base and doing fishing for a squid, grabbed the squid, dropped it in to my storage just as I saw the lure appear on screen right behind me at about halfway the distance between me and the face of me there, the ship and me there. So yeah, it was close. My assumption is the ship would have been damaged, some of the cargo would have been lost, so on. That's not what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for. I believe that's exactly what he needs. Or wants. Wants or needs. Either way, he's creepy. He's a scary man. Well, him and he is the third of 3 guys looking for fish bits. Hit and miss would be my description of how things have gone. I continue to make progress through the various storylines, but a few of them I seem to be stuck on and not sure what to do. I don't want to use the internet. I'm trying to avoid using the internet. Raise the deep. Figure points to the shape on the last scroll. They drag the shark's body around to find the right angle before plunging the knife in and pulling out the heart. They place it in the stand beside the others. Without looking at you, they take a book from inside their robe and throw it into the sand at your feet. The figure kneels before the fish hearts and becomes still. You leave before they decide they need any more hearts. We have a new book added. It is Nautical Engineering. I like naughty engineering. Maybe that's not what they mean. I'm going to use magic and teleport. Seriously. More squididlies? Nope. More valuable. So basically, I got to about... Well, first I'm going to carefully... Eel. This is where I was fishing when the thing almost ate me. Yes, it's not only more dangerous at night, everything's weirder at night. Some fish are only available at night. There are these weird iridescent spots that make your eye freak out. If you note the eye above... No. Up. I can't seem to get anything to point to the right side. Let's see. It should be like that. There we go. I figured it out. Up there at the very top, you've got the eye moving around. You go to these weird iridescent spots and the eye starts moving and it gets this weird effect around it. I don't know exactly what it means, but it's creepy. And in here, oh good, we got a many-eyed mackerel. Gill plates dotted with eyeballs. Superfluous but scanning frantically. All eyes. See right through you. Thank you for that. $314.65 for the fishies. We need to fix our stuff. We're going to sleep. I mean, I really enjoy the game. I have exactly one complaint about it, and that's that you can't search in the encyclopedia. I am not a big fish eater. Other kinds of seafood more likely than fish, generally speaking. At least historically. Clams, say. Did I not drop? I guess I thought I had dropped my... obviously, I did not drop my... I'm now not speaking in complete words. Now you're talking. I'm not sure even about an LMG. Maybe a 50 cal. I mean, you really want to say hi. High velocity hello to the terrible creatures of the deep. Oh, well, we wanted that. Say it with steel jackets. All right, is this the one who was looking for the location of the coelacanth? Doesn't look like... Oh, I should have been talking to him. I should have been talking to them. That's the problem. All right. That's on me. I've got 2 high explosives on me right now. All right, well, we've talked with her then. That's completely on me. Hey, that Homer guy. He's got a lot going on upstairs, you know? People like to misunderestimate him. I haven't been in either of these for quite a while. I should check and see if there's anything while I'm here that I'm like missing or something. More packed explosives. I already have 2, but thanks, dude. The whole game is generally really like chill and, you know, got a mellow play feel and style, except on those occasions when it really, really, really doesn't. That's going to be, yeah, I don't need those. Just occasionally things go horribly off. I don't know. I don't know if you can actually die. I know I've taken damage from stuff where my ship gets damaged, and I don't know if I've ever been here before. And things on board get lost overboard. But I don't know if you can actually be destroyed. You undock near an old rowboat. Somebody's here. He's hunched over by the campfire, muttering to himself. Did you throw it back? What? The book! I don't understand. I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it? Who do you think I am? He turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him. Him and his damned wife. Ooh. We've got a lot of story stuff about the guy and his wife. They dredged up that old book, but something cloaked in the fog followed it out. Right through the boat. Boom! Man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke. It said it was coming for our breath, that we wouldn't be needing it soon, and then the darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on the shore, and him, still clutching that book. Throw it back, we cried. As the fog rolled ashore, we thought, surely it can still be undone. What book? Silver and Crimson, the book, covered in her blood. Ooh, Silver and Crimson. That's the collector. You're not making any sense. Throw it back! Man closes his eyes tight as he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper. Please, the lighthouse keeper, she saw. She knows where it came from, where it needs to go. I will talk to... Tell me more about the book. Silver and Crimson, Silver and Crimson. He rocks back and forth, staring through the flames. What do you know about the fog? It cloaks that calamitous thing. It's evil. Haven't you felt it? What does the lighthouse keeper have to do with this? She saw it all that ruinous day. Ask her, beg her, tell her I... This is the old mayor. Oh, the old mayor of, what, Big Marrow? Little Marrow? He trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. Okay. That progressed the storyline. Alright, we have a little iridescent fishing spot here. A sturgeon. That's the first sturgeon I've caught. We have a couple of wrecks here. We'll see what we can get out of those, if anything. That looks like cloth, maybe? No, that's scrap metal, which we don't need. That looks like wood. No, that's cloth, which we also don't need. But we now have some information which we did not have before. I'm going to continue on around this island in case there's anything else I've missed. Because I had missed him previously, obviously. Oh, that's research. I'll stop for research. Ah, another one of those. And this one, again, is kind of glowing. An altar breaks through the waves at the base of the cliff. 3 crab-like creatures are carved into it. The largest is covered in rocks, and the other strange shapes. So presumably that is that big crab, but then I don't think it's space for 3 crab-like creatures. It's another altar though found. So that's another addition for things we hadn't known before, or hadn't seen before. I assume this is like valuable. Yeah, a ring. Another ring. It's 8 p.m. We will go ahead and we'll teleport ourselves again. This, I think, is the husband of the husband and wife. He has the book in silver and red. You see, we've got these eye icons floating around here now, too. All right, we will... We are 25% done in our nautical engineering reading. We caught a sturgeon. First one of those we've caught. I'm going to AFK a sec and refill my coffee cup. Back. I warned you I was coming back. You had your chance. Too late now. Let's see. Fishmonger. Oh, a decaying blackmouth. Its shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this relentless fish. Muscles atrophied and decaying, but still it swims on. Not creepy at all. Maybe a little creepy. Yeah, a little. We go to shipwrights. We fix everything. We go to research, and we research that. Is that everything we want? We're going to head across to the trader and sell these first thing tomorrow. And beyond that, we want to talk to the lighthouse keeper. What is it? What do you know about the Silver and Crimson book? She shudders at the very mention of the book. You really asking me after all this time? You know it must be returned. She looks at you with deep pity. You have to move on, for her sake as well as yours. Take control and be rid of that thing once and for all. Or maybe I'm the husband? Wait, what? That was weird. The mayor? Has he got? What can I do for you? I want to know about the wider region, certainly. Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know more about? Devil's Spine. Ah, yes. Quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. I must caution you against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Right, there doesn't appear to be anything else. What can I do for you? Any strange occurrences? Well, I heard my counterpart in Little Marrow met the most unfortunate end. So that's the Little Marrow mayor, I think. They went mad quite suddenly. One day he was normal. Next he was pacing the shoreline, hurling people's belongings to the sea. After some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mayor is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included. And those that do remember don't seem to like talking about it. Most unpleasant subject. What else can I do for you? Alright, I think we got care of everything. We can sleep. I think I need to start talking to more of the NPCs. I mean, I have talked, most of it seemed to just be color. But now I'm beginning to understand that maybe that wasn't the case. In which case, that would explain why I'm less far pardon me, less far along than other people might be after this amount of time. The trader, $92 worth for a couple of trinkets. I sold a total of $1,500 worth of trinkets. That was a steam achieve. Grieving father. Nothing new from him. Dock worker. What's wrong? He stares ahead in silence. You stand with him for a while. Occasionally a tremor shakes his body and his breathing becomes labored. Are you all right? He seems unable to respond. He strains, clenching his fist, eyes shut tight with the effort. A tear rolls down his cheek. What happened? You notice his neck and overalls are covered in a dark fluid. The same dark fluid that was leaking from the package you delivered earlier. His body relaxes suddenly and his eyes snap open again. They're cloudy and expressionless. Fluid rattles through his lungs. A drop of dark ooze falls from one of his ears and lands on the dock. It slips between the boards and disappears into the water below. What was that? A trembling head turns ever so slightly towards you. His breathing grows heavy in anger until he steps backwards, leaving him standing alone on the dock. Okay. I'm sure it's nothing. Let's talk with the guy who I believe has the Crimson and Silver book. See if he's got anything to say about it. What is it? Tell me more about that book of yours. Note. Crimson and Silver book. Uh-huh. Which book? This one here? With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. Really not much to be said of Histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite a chore. Don't play dumb. You know which book I mean. Play dumb? Your hypocrisy is wearying. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask us. Where'd you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Who? You wanted to forget. Begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. Take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lurches forward in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? Strike out with your right fist, punching hard to the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. That doesn't normally happen when you hit someone. Oh, nice! Nice reveal. Holy shit. Well done. Really well done. Holy shit. That was a surprise. 5 minutes ago I was saying I thought he was thought the guy over here was the husband. Now it sounds like I'm the husband. Well, I was right. You're pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this plainly before you sink us into despair. I know how to bring her back. It's all right here in the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber, find her last relic, and we can undo everything, undo what you did. Is the workshop open yet? It's still locked. That was not what I expected. Really nicely done, though. Well, I know where the last relic is supposed to be. We'll see if I can actually find it. My guess, though, is that I can't actually find it until I activate the three idols over there. Get the 3 flames and put them in the 3 statues, if I'm understanding what I'm supposed to be doing correctly. Which, of course, I may not be. We do want to have... We're looking still for, I think, a deep water crab, and so... that would be a good place to hope to catch it. No. Nope. See, X marks the spot here. And there's the 3 statues. And I think each one of those needs one of the fiery flames, or whatever they're called. Let's see, stone crucible. Yeah, that would hold one of the flames. That's how big it is. I gotta find that other crab. That'll get me 2 of the 3. Still early. It'll be 2 by the time I pull in here. So I'm going to get one of the flames. Get the one flame I do have. No fish except what's in the net. That's fine. We'll sell those. Storage. The fathomless flame. Take that. Continue our research. So, if I'm correct, I can put the flame in one or maybe any of these statues over here. Okay, it looks like they all have 2 spaces. Well, let's start left to right. Ah, and we get an animation. Alright, how far away is a crab pot? Let's see if we can get there. And back. It is. We are looking for a crab we have not seen before. We got no crabs at all. That's so disappointing. This makes me angry. That's right. I'm now crabby. Did I make a wrong turn? Sure did. That's where I'm headed, towards the lights. We got the weird, eerie effect again. Don't know what it means. Repair. No. She hasn't restocked her research stuff yet. Fish market. Usual in the net, so a total of 4 snake mackerels. That's really $25 each. That seems like a lot. Traveling merchant. About those fish you wanted me to find. I found the coelacanth. This is the one. It's great news. I'll record it, and that's 2 researches. All right, that's a minor quibble, but I really wish that they would automatically open up or flag that they have a conversation about something like that. Oarfish. Long and fragile body, reasonably deep but calm water, maybe the shelter of Gale Cliffs, okay. Gulper eels. The deepest depths imaginable, you have to get some specialist gear. Legitimately scary, they're in murky, swampy waters, using the shade of trees as cover. What was this place? Some kind of ancient civilization must have lived here, judging by the state of the buildings. Things didn't go so well for them. I can't imagine they built this around an active volcano, so the volcano must have become active sometime after they founded their city. I'd guess that the volcano caused them to leave, or wipe them out, one way or the other. All in all, it's a pretty inhospitable place. I'm not really sure why I came here. I'm gonna sleep. We're looking for, hoping to catch. Well, we're here. Let's grab one. The moon is sinking. Tiger mackerel. We should be head west, due west for it. There it is. No, that's the spider crab we've seen any number of times before. Well, one of them is supposed to be down there, so we'll head that way. One of the ones she's looking for is down there. Whale breaching. I think that's the screenshot mechanic. I was hoping that it had some way of intelligently parsing out what you were doing and realizing that, hey, you took a picture of X, Y, or Z. You know, for achieves or whatever. Huh. I'm not sure if I can make this one fit. Set it here for now. Fish Tetris, I win. I am the best fish Tetriser. Here, a perch, a cod, and a mackerel. No telling if the mackerel was holy or not. Research. We need one more research. And she's got one for sale. Heal and finished out. All of our research. Unless there are like tiers they haven't told us about. Research complete. All rods. So, we've upgraded our ship. We've got access to all of the best equipment. We're looking for something that was catchable in here. I don't remember what it was. I think I'm carrying one of the explosives, so let's use it. Boom. I'll drink to that. Refined metal. Especially what I was looking for. Salmon. Also not what I'm looking for. I think it was the tiger fish or something like that. In the net, yeah, another sea bass. Not much in the way of cash, that's fine. Oh. Traveling merchant. Oh, she's got nothing to say. Shipyard. Prepare. We'll like sleep most, but not all of the night away. We'll get up a little bit early, say at 4. No, that's just going to be another one. I don't think there's anything available here anymore. Since we reunited the brothers, that appears to be correct. We took care of the ugly critter in here. No, we didn't. He's back. He's back. I really thought we had taken care of him. Yeah, he damaged me. I really thought we'd taken care of him. Maybe he had a brother and the brother's pissed off at us? Let me repair. This is a decaying blackmouth. Ah, we have another one of those, so that's, yeah, Paul. Shipyard will repair. 65 bucks. We're looking for a particular type of fish. The blackmouth salmon. That wasn't it. Sturgeon. How bad am I? Really bad. Sturgeon. Alright, that looks like wood or something. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, that's wood. Fishing for wood. Spare parts, or scrap metal, sorry, scrap metal. Don't need scrap metal. That's perch. That is cloth. Doing me no good at all. Do not run into the water spout. Was something I'm supposed to be able to fish for here, but I'm not finding it. Does that lead back into the central lagoon? Yeah, it does. Where the big ugly fish is? Oh, I think I've got another splody powder. I can use it, so I will. Appreciably improved things for me. There was supposed to be something here, and I ain't finding it. It's not my fault. It's almost certainly my fault. No, that's going to be another one of the same. Perch. A prize sturgeon. Iridescent, we gotta try. A scouring bass. Back to our port, our safe port here. There's supposed to be a fish here that I can catch. They said specifically it was right down here. 319 bucks. Storage. We've got more than enough refined metal. We didn't need that much refined metal along the way. We haven't finished the book just yet. The encyclopedia is the scouring bass. Shapes swirl inside the bulging, clouded eyes, blinded by the light of the surface, but perfectly suited to searching the depths. There's a Goliath tigerfish I'm supposed to be able to catch out here. Check and see. See, this is where I really wish you could fucking search this. This is just not good. What is the shape of the tigerfish? That's tiger mackerel. That's... This is just so bad. Trying to go through it like this. Okay, this will Hadal. Volcanic. One of them was also in the mangrove. So we'll head there next, I guess. It's late. And the fastest way for us to get there involves teleporting. Some kind of eel I need for one of them. One of the pursuits. That was bad. Those are not the ones. Shark! No, we want northwest, no southwest. I think I've done once around on these. This island over here. Blackfin tuna. That looks creepy. We've got a viper fish, a trophy viper fish, but we have caught viper fish before. It seems. No, that's just prepared to back. Oh, this. Approach a hooded, deep violet robes mask their face completely. Fishermen, feed. The person appears to forget the rest of what they were about to say. Feed the mouth. The hooded figure reveals a scroll. That's a tarpon. Okay. He wants a tarpon. We found another robed figure that wants stuff. I have finished reading my book. Nautical engineering. Equipment types that lose durability lose it 15% slower. There's another island I don't know if we've ever actually looked at. Also, we now have, I believe, another pursuit. Yes, we do. We're missing, I think, one more pursuit. Or quest, if you like. Nope. Nope, not interested in that. Alright, a quick whip around there. We're a ways away from the rickety pontoon that we need to get to. But it's 5. What's the worst that could happen? I'm sure everything's fine. Just fine. Alright, there's the purple dude. Yeah, we've a ways to go. Well, I think that's the light of the rickety pontoon now. Plenty of crab. Let's drop our crab pot here. Oh, I missed an opportunity to catch some stuffs. And cabin, pursuit, where is it? Oh, catch tarpon. Fish market. $179. Anything unusual in the net? No. Her. What can you tell me about Twisted Strand? Not much, to be honest. I've gone inside just once and sailed to that lagoon behind us and saw I could go left, right, or straight. Seemed like the trees were moving. Can't explain it. Turned around and sailed right back out. Now, taking care of those 3 things. But we will repair our stuff. Sleep. Before we sleep, what are the 3 fish we're looking for again? Gorefish, gulperfish, and the tigerfish, or tiger something. Fish, fish, fish. So only 2 real complaints about the game. The biggest one is navigating the encyclopedia without any kind of search function or anything is fucking terrible. And the second, which is kind of related, is it doesn't really inform you when you've caught one of the fish for one of the pursuits, so it's easy to sell fish that you actually need for a different reason. That's a sergeant fish. Sergeant fish? That's a major disappointment. Mullet? Yeah, mullet. That's a gar. Fish of some variety. It's another gar, not interested, thank you. Those are goods, not fish. I'm not interested. We got all of our requirements taken care of. Don't recognize that. Oh, it's a sergeant fish as well. Didn't look the same. It was the same, but it didn't look the same. I'm not sure if I've been here. campsite? I think I have. Some old fish are suspended. Yeah, I've been here. Okay. Not sure if that's the old aviator or not. What's up there? Got a fishing spot. I think that's another sergeant fish, isn't it? Yeah, another sergeant fish. I think it was a warfish here, and I'm having no luck. That's another sergeant fish. Tarpon. That's the one that the guy in the purple wants. I think he's there. I think. Let's find out. Figure in purple on an island between Twisted Strand and Stellar Basin. Yeah, there I think. So south. Gotta get to open water first, so we can go as quick as possible. Sounds like whale sound to me. Or possibly something darker. Cthulhu is snoring again? Maybe? Oh boy. We're gonna be late getting home, boys and girls. That's a crab. It's an irate giant crab. Here he is. Purple guy, purple guy. Feed the mouth. They hold the fish in front of their face, judging it with a tightening grip. After a few seconds, the fish collapses in on itself under the pressure. The figure looks through the gory mess and picks out the heart, placing it onto their tongue. Sustain the mind. They show you another scroll. It shows a horseshoe crab. How far away are we from? We're quite a long ways from Rickety Barntoon. I think we will have to use discretion, which is of course, the better part of valor, and teleport back to home base. We can avoid the rocks. If. Alright, in pursuits, we're now looking for the horseshoe crab in the net. Nothing unusual. In the cargo, nothing unusual. We'll sell. By clicking on the fishmonger, $199. Go to shipwright, prepare it, sleep. And head back to the mangrove swamp. We be zooming. So I am at the same time both a boomer and a zoomer. We'll see what we've got in the way of crabs in our crab pot. Perhaps we could have a horseshoe crab. I don't think so, but perhaps. It's here somewhere. Just a, oh, there it is. An entwined mullet. Plenty of horseshoe crab, including a trophy one. He wants a horseshoe crab. I got him a horseshoe crab. We are now off to what's his face's place. Catch a horseshoe crab. Bring it back to him. Southwest. Engage. Nope. I will not be doing, generally speaking, random fishing spots. I'll be checking them, but fishing takes a good chunk of time off each day. And unless it's an unusual fish, maybe one I can sell for a bunch, or more likely one that I need for a quest or something. Now here I'm going to try to see if I can get close to the enormous giant crab and fish. I think it's probably not actually fishing. It's not. Looks like a wrecked plane. It's a crab! Rarely seen anti-aircraft crab. Sustain the mind. They show you another scroll. What shows? A horseshoe crab. Figure turns the crab over to expose its soft underbelly. They scoop out its innards with sharp fingernails, consuming them blindly. Consume the sky. Final scroll. Barrel eye. It's abyssal. That's all I know about it. It's abyssal. Here, we're heading back to home base. It's late in the day. A little bit extra cash. Fine. Check the pot again. Grab pot. Gotta be clear. Another horseshoe crab. Hit this spot that looks iridescent and creepy, but isn't. It's a mechanic I don't understand either, but ooh, we got another entwined mullet. Home again. Cabin pursuits a barrel eye. Thought we were looking for a barrel eye for one, a blue crab for another, those three fish for the traveling merchant, a rotting conger eel, a couple more tablets, or at least one more tablet. And we need to light the statues. We have lit 1 out of 3. Fish market. Standard stuff. Sell it. $189. wealth. Boundless wealth.
Mm.
I know that one's abyssal. If it's abyssal, maybe we can get more information. That's the fang tooth. We don't know. We haven't caught that one. We haven't caught that one. Those are aberrations. That's an aberration of the anglerfish. That's an aberration of... Oh, that's nice. It does show you those. And if you haven't caught them, you have no information on them. That makes sense. Oh, the rod. That does help. So I think that may be the fish we're looking for, and it's Stellar Basin with rod. Okay. Did we fix our ship?
Ah.
Yeah. See what we've got in the way of crabs. Just a horseshoe crab. Pick up the pot and call it black. And call it black. Yeah. Not sure I've ever visited that island, so we're going to head past the purple guy. And we didn't know the purple guy was there until a short while ago, so who knows? There's probably nothing on that island, but again, who knows? I don't think I visited. Might have, just not remember. My brain, you know? Sometimes work, sometimes no. Red snapper. Not one of the more interesting fishy varieties. Oh, there's the fortress. Where the lady now has her double. We stick to the edges of this area, there shouldn't be any danger from the... We have a trophy fish of some kind. Concertina barracuda. Its body extends, then collapses together with each gasping breath. Nature dissected into mechanical motion. That's lovely. Thank you for not sharing that. Really would have been better. That looks like, yeah, flotsam and or jetsam. Coral grouper, big fellow. If you stick to the outside of this lagoon and don't try to go into the middle, you should be safe from the nightmare creature therein. here again. I'm not sure if we've talked to this one, but we'll find out right about now.
Oh.
What do you think of Stellar Basin? Oh, beautiful crystalline water. It's a shame I can't take my boat too much further in. I've run aground on the coral a few times. We checked out the abandoned resort to the east. Pretty impressive. There's probably some decent salvage to be had there. It's kind of amazing how quickly it all falls to ruin without people around to maintain it. In a few years, these pontoons will probably go the same way. That's just the way of things, I guess. Anything else you want to talk about? No. Find my fish. It's delicious fish. Standard stuff in the net. Some less standard stuff, $315. Shipyard. Bears. Don't need anything anymore, I don't think. We'll sleep. I finished reading my book? No. That's the encyclopedia for the Concertina Barracuda. Totally not a creepy concept. I'm going to go out far enough to... Oh, that's going to be one of them with the same fish. Here's the resort she was speaking of. Hey, Canucket. The stream can manage me. You are the wind beneath my wings, sir. Possibly that's a slight exaggeration. Good evening. And you're not late, you're right in time. How very Gandalfian of you. There's the enormous tentacles that you can see swaying down there. I get everything out of the laboratory I thought I had. Yep. Alright. Well, we'll hit the generator and turn on the repulsion machine again. I couldn't find anything. Oh, that's... Wait. Did it not go on? I don't hear the sound. I don't think it went on. I don't know if I wasn't paying close enough attention to it. Activate the machinery? Yes, there we go. Indeed, I had not turned it on. Which would be a good way of getting, I don't know, heavily damaged or sunk. I never even get sunk. I'm looking for fishies. Specific kind of fishies. Yep, that's a giant amphipod. That's not really what I'm looking for. That's... I can't remember the name of the fish. Snailfish. That's another giant amphipod. This is a doll. But it was rod. So my rod doesn't go that way. I only have the winch. Damn it. Supposed to be rod fishing with that, huh? Alright. And we need to head back to the pontoon. Sure. That may be the problem, is why I wasn't catching some of the fish I've been trying to catch. Because some of them need to be rod caught, and it's not using the rod for those depths. What? Do a barrel roll.
Oh.
No, nothing new there. I'm wealthy.
Mm.
Let's see, we need to repair. Nothing in there. That's trawling. That's a harvesting platform, but it's considered a rod. That's abyssal and hadal. I kept the one of those I already had. So I'm going to swap that for that, I think. Well, unless that's considered a rod, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's considered a rod. Even though it's a winch, I think. Hadal. Rod, trawl, or pot. Yeah, so it is considered a rod, so I should be catching other stuff. Because it's supposed to be here. This is Hadal, caught with rod, but it doesn't say where. Stellar Basin. Now this is an aberration. Okay, how about that one? That's an aberration as well. Aberration, aberration. All right. So that one I haven't caught. It is Hadal, rod, we don't know where. Not a lot of Hadal stuff. How much abyssal stuff is there? We haven't caught that thing yet. Or that thing. And the rest are aberrations, I think. They are. How about volcanic? A few aberrations we haven't caught. Well, we're at a total of... Yeah, their implementation on the encyclopedia here is really bad, I have to say. It's terrible. So I haven't got that thing. It's in Stellar Basin by rod, and it's abyssal, not Hadal. That's the one I'm looking for here. And it's Stellar Basin and it's rod, and I just haven't caught it yet. Rest. Creepy at all. Maybe we can catch it at night. Big tentacles. Big, wavy tentacles. They're very welcoming. I don't see any fishing spots, though, which is... Oh, that's one. But I don't think we're Hadal. A glowing octopus. Multiple glowing octopi. I'm going to give it a shot. Ow. Yeah, that hurt. That's big tentacles. Oh, big tentacles. my way back to Repairville. With enough fish to hopefully pay my bills. And then I'm going to try that again, but with the device turned on. The soothing device. The giant tentacled critter soothing device.
Mm.
Repairs 177. Fish market 253. I came out ahead. Muscle. Bits and pieces again. Don't need more bits and pieces. I don't know if I can sleep here or not. I can. I'm going to sleep until it's dark. Turn on the repulsion machine. Gulper eel. I know something needs the gulper eel. I don't know what. In the ring, thank you. There's another one of those fish. Snailfish. Where's the gulper eel going? I think that's one of the cloaked guys. Let's find out. Gulper eel. Who wants a gulper eel? Interesting. It says day or night. Well, I haven't caught it during the day when I tried. Who needed a gulper eel? Oh, he needed a rotting conger eel. They need a gulper eel? Nobody needed a gulper eel. Okay, my bad. I was pretty sure that was one of the ones somebody needed. I was wrong. At least now I know how I can fish here in relative safety at night. Just gotta wait around and set up the giant fish calming machine. Oh, repairs. Right, I went to the wrong place. I was thinking, what? That should sell for more than that. Oh, no, that was the repairs was 10. 417. sampling device. Alright, I think the sampling device has got to go in somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Where do I have room? I'm gonna have to yank something. That's my regular fishing stuff. That's coastal, that's abyssal and hadal. That's volcanic and shallow. That's abyssal and hadal. Not oceanic. Try and see if I can manage to fit everything I would like to fit into place. That's the one I'm currently sporting. That one is coastal, shallow, and oceanic. But it takes up more space. What I currently have doesn't have oceanic. That one only has, the only thing that one has is it has volcanic and mangrove. This one would give me oceanic as well. It's not a big gain though. That's coastal and shallow. Alright, and we can make that work. We lose temporarily on mangrove and volcanic, but that's only in those two separate specific locations that we need those. So, we uninstall that to our storage. We install that. That to cargo. Install that. That may help me get some of the stuff I've been missing. So now we just can't go volcanic or mangrove. I didn't get any sleep last night, I don't think. Work, work, work. So this is all hadal, I think, here. Let's go ahead and undock. Let's use our teleport. Go home. So those are the volcanic and mangrove. What else are we looking for in that pursuit? That's catching rare fish. That's catching 2 and reporting gulper eel location. I need to catch a blue crab. For instance, I don't think I can catch here anymore, can I? So, oh, that's right. Yeah. I can catch anywhere I could catch before except volcanic and mangrove. This is sharks, I think. Trophy fish! Where's abyssal? Don't think this is deep enough for abyssal. Coastal. Oceanic. Shark. That's Hadal. Coastal. Deep water. Fishing spots. What was that? Oh, we need the camera. Nope, that wasn't it. We need the camera. We've got a bubbly, fishy spot over there. It's oceanic, not abyssal. Life's abyssal. Life's abyss, and then you die. Actually, it was life's abyss, and then you dive. Was the saying when they were filming the movie, The Abyss. That's a doll. Don't know if I can make it fit. It's a new one. Congealed rat tail. The flesh of this deep dweller has turned to a thick ooze, secreting an oily gel that covers its entire body. Okay. That's awful. Really? Snake mackerel. Pretty sure that was sort of the protagonist of Escape from New York. And its not so high quality sequel. We caught the congealed rat tail. Congealed. It's not really the sort of word I want to have associated with my fish. It's a shark we don't have room for. I'm going to go at a workable speed here because it's easy to have rocks pop up in front of you. Previously invisible rocks, rocks that don't appear during the day, I will note. I hate to admit it, I'm getting closer to having to look stuff up. But I think I'm going to call it the evening here after we sell our hard-earned fishies. Standard stuff in the net. 447. We're rich beyond all imagining. $52, $67, $72, $82 knots. That's the engine stack is only 67. I'll get us up to like 77. 5 additional knots, not worth it. And that's coastal and oceanic for trawling, but we're trawling right now efficiently, I think. Although all we're getting is coastal. That's fine. We have all of those except the harvesting platform, but I don't think we gain much from that. And now we've got the sampling device for abyssal. I'm not sure we need that either. Shall we prepare everything, please? What is it? I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now's the time to act. Do you still remember where it happened? That gloomy darkness behind the bay? When you're ready, I'll point the way. I'm ready. Warning, you're entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Do you want to continue? Yes. I'm going to keep at it. Warning, one more time, your progress will not be saved from this point onward. Are you sure you wish to continue? Yes. You must wait until night is thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago. It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right for her. Throw it back. All right. We have to go over there. You'll note the time isn't moving. I caught a fish. What did I catch at this time of night? Ah, squididlies. Oh, she's shining that nice, the lighthouse light at the spot. Yeah, that looks about right. Hey, you know, a little extra squid, a little calamari before I decide the fate of the world. This is the place. Throw it back is the only option I have. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming water. Sated. I got the achieve sated. Oh, he's a big fellow. That didn't go great for me. So, I assume that's one of the endings of the game? That's a really tiny team, and they did a really good job on this game. A lot of playtesters, but the team that put the game together very small. I will now at least be able to look up stuff, see what I missed, see if there's additional endings. I reached an end, but for instance, what happens if you set all three of the flames to the three statues? Does that give you a different ending? A really, really good game. A little bit strange, for sure, but Alright, the team was bigger, it seems, than it looked. But still small. Ish. hard to know how many of these people were like directly involved or. Like, are some of these people from the publishers more than the devs? I don't know. Welcome back. You missed the end. We're in the credits. I hate laying in bed not able to sleep. At a certain point, you just throw in the towel. And you just say, okay, fine, I can't sleep. I'll get up. Yep. Sometimes it's hard to call it a nap because you lay down and you get 4 hours of sleep, and that's how much you get when you sleep anyway, so. Well, I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. And now I can hit the internet and see what I missed and what the answers were to some of the questions I had. I wonder if there are multiple endings or if it always ends that way. I don't know. If you missed it, hint, hint, you can just check the end of the VOD about 5 minutes ago. We reached the end. There was a big reveal about an hour ago, though, maybe an hour and a half. So that was the best moment in the game. They really set me up quite well. But I should be back tomorrow at my usual time. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Middle of the night in Europe. I don't know what I'll be playing. Probably not more Dredge, though. I want to thank you all for hanging out. Oh, excellent choice. Yeah, it's a strange little... I don't want to say a strange little gem. I don't think it's quite up to gem quality, but it's close. It's a strange little wonderful game. So I'm back tomorrow. Usual time, usual place. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Not sure what I'll be playing, but probably a computer game. I'm going to go out on a limb. Probably a computer game. I will be back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. I know it's a lot to ask, but I try to give everyone an achievable goal for the week, so I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. Back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.